Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Armory. Welcome to the HFC Till I Die. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to Mr. Brady. How are we doing, Mr. Brady?
Wait, how are you? How was things? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good. I'm good.
Good.
Even
Yeah, not bad.
That United lost today.
Yeah.
Sorry, Colin.
I'm guessing Colin won't be coming to join us this evening. He's not a happy body. Yeah. I'm guessing also Dermo's having a rest as well because
he's having a night off. So he passed the baton on to me.
Yeah,
you can see he's in the chat though. He's not.
Well, I guarantee he's in the chat. I've not looked at the comments, but I would put money on it that he's in there because I know how much he likes to wind me up. Because I did wind him up earlier, so I was due some payback. To be fair, come on, them. How many Arsenal fans does it take to put Lego Man together? One, because the rest are Lego Man out. Very good. Oh, dearie me. But Phil, what are you expecting of the game today?
I'm expecting a kickback or sort of a reaction from Porto.
Yeah,
I think the fact that you didn't have a shot on target is very un-Arsenal-like. And I think Newcastle will struggle to contain you today, especially as their main goalkeeper is out. I think Karius is in goal.
Yeah, they're on their third
choice.
Doesn't
fill me with confidence now at all. But I tell you want to watch out for Isaac up front. That guy's tricky. He can cause any team problems.
Yeah, he's not fully fit. So I don't know how long he's going to last, to be fair.
Okay.
Because he was a doubt yesterday, and normally when they're a doubt, they're nowhere near 100% fit. So it's going to be interesting to see how long he lasts. Big up to Mr. Fulbrook. Evening, Bobby and Phil. Hope everyone is doing well. That is tuning in. There are 36 people watching in total at the moment. So yes, big up to everybody. I have to be honest. I went for a 4-2 on the preview yesterday. But that was under the assumption that Dan Burn would be playing left back for Newcastle. Right. Okay. But they've changed it up. They put Livramento there, which, to be fair, is a very, very good fullback, if I'm honest. So, I don't know. I don't know what to expect now. Probably I'd take half fit Isaac. To be honest, so would I. I like Isaac. I think he's a very good good player. Hang on, Philip. Remember, Arsenal are the kings of the bottle jobs. So try remember, Bobby. You bear the king of bottle jobs. The problem is, me, Philip, and Dermo, all from the era where we never even called anything a bottle job.
No,
ever.
That's true.
I don't like the term. I can't stand it because I don't think it exists. Only one team can ever win the league. Only one team can win the cup. I don't believe in bottle jobs because we've seen, I'm sure you have seen more better seasons than I have, but 1989 is the most famous one for Arsenal.
Yeah.
I've never called that Liverpool team a bottle job. That was a very good Liverpool team that were just on the night, weren't the better team. Arsenal were, and we won the league off that.
I think you might have, I think Arsenal, no offense, but I think Arsenal might have revived the saying a bit themselves last season. It's people call them a bottle jobs for losing an 8-point lead, So
I find it crazy because there is 38 games in the season. To be honest, I don't know if you watched the City Bournemouth game today.
I saw bits of it. I didn't see it all.
Oh, right at the end, I think about 5 minutes from the end, Unal, who was an ex-Man City player, had this chance and he headed the ball and I thought it went in. My partner was on the edge of the bed and nearly knocked her off because I thought it was in. So I celebrated and then I realised, oh no, he's just missed.
Oh dear.
But Bournemouth had chances in that game. I have to be honest.
I mean, City are kind of falling over the line in matches at the minute. They're not doing what they did last season, blowing teams away.
Yeah.
1-0 seems to, it's like it used to be 1-0 to the Arsenal, now it's like 1-0 to the City,
Exactly. I see Pep Tefter listened to me and picked my team. He did, Tony. Big up to Shamu. Gutted I missed Cole Elimination Chamber stream. It's Tiffy time. Yeah, he did that, but I think he lost internet connection. So he only did about 2 hours.
Down for 2 hours or something.
Bottle job is a horrible phrase. I think it's horrible. Unless it's mentioned with the spuds. I'm not like that. I know Tony's trying to do it. But for me personally, I don't care who it is. I just don't think bottle job that exists. It's
Yeah.
30 games.
But,
Only one team can ever
win tonight, really, because the fact that Liverpool won, well, not Liverpool won, Liverpool City won, and it's going to make it very, very interesting. But this Newcastle team, I really expected more from them this season. I thought they'd be way further up the league than they are.
Yeah, I kind of expect Eddie Howe to be sacked at the end of the season, if I'm honest. Well, relieved of his duties. I don't think it'll be a sacking, but he'll be relieved of his duties because I think they'll have to get someone better in. That's not me knocking Eddie. They just haven't progressed. That's what football's all about now. If you don't progress, you're going to have to go get someone else in. Bournemouth were unlucky. For me, they were. The last, 15 minutes that I watched, to be fair, Bournemouth were all over City. To be fair, I don't like the term bottle job, but when it comes to just Dermo.
I'm
hang on. What's going on here? I'm to see the next comment. I don't know if I should put that one up. I'm more worried about Villa. Villa are in fourth at the moment.
Yeah, Ollie Watkins is playing very well for them.
Yeah. I'm going to go to Brenny's first. Evening, gents. Come on, you gunners. Right. I'm going to try and prepare myself for this one.
that's an Ellie special, that one, I'll tell you.
Crikey. Right. Big up to Ellie, just a girl who loves Spurs. Oh, dear. I don't know where to go with this. Right. Okay. As you don't like the term bottle job, not what you said. How about you muffed it? That's an old London saying.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, jeez, Ellie. Well, you've entertained me for the night, that's for certain.
Oh, yeah.
And probably made me go extremely red. So yeah, thank you for that, Ellie. But have you had a good day though, Philip?
Oh yeah, I've been watching a lot of sport. I'm watching the rugby. Ireland won the rugby against Wales pretty handily. Although I must say, fair dues to Wales. They made a match of it in the second half, but the first half was so one-sided. And then I watched a bit. What did I watch? I watched a bit of local GEA football was on, and then I was actually flicking in between Bournemouth City and Bayern Munich and Leipzig. Bayern Munich, Harry Kane, 2 more goals, got out of jail. They were drawing 1 each, and he scored in injury time to win it. Or else they would have been 10 points behind Leverkusen. They're still 8 points behind them, but they're not playing well. Not playing well, really.
No, they're not. No offense, nowhere near as good as our stadium looks on TV. Not even close. You've got a good stadium. We've got a good stadium. That's how I look at it. I've not. Philip, explain to Bobby my forfeit for England versus Ireland.
Oh, if England beat Ireland, I think no. Do you know? I'm going to keep it quiet. And I'm not going to mention what it is. We've agreed. Dermot's agreed to do a forfeit.
Oh, okay.
It involves coming on your channel, right? So I'll save the rest for later. But it's going to be interesting. Okay. We want him to wear an England shirt. We wouldn't have that. So
Bobby, I hope
Dermot has more faith in the Irish team than I have, I'm afraid.
Bobby, I hope you know who scores, not like Dermot's stream when he asked his co-presenter. He said, "I don't know," and it was Watchalong. Fair enough.
He was doing that. He was doing a Chris Kamara on that. Remember the Chris Kamara thing? Somebody said, "Oh, I don't know where."
Oh, bless. I'm not even trying to be biased. It isn't even close. Emirates outdated fast. Well, it's how many years old now?
10 years old now, isn't it? 10, 11 years.
Yes, it's quite a while now, to be fair.
Well, I think, the stadium that's disappointing most people is Old Trafford at the moment. By the way, I kicked off. Where are you fixed, Bobby?
Yeah, I've just kicked off as well, so we're probably in sync. Yeah.
Yep.
Hang on 2 secs. I've just realised the...
Good start. Corner to Arsenal to start with.
There we go. So the clock is scoreboard's done. Compared to new stadiums popping up, yeah, exactly. A Newcastle 7 up yet, says Wayne. No, what a song, North London Forever. Not a lot of people like it actually, Tony. I'll be honest. Good point, Philip. Never as bad as that. Old Trafford is a state, to be fair.
It is actually. I'm just wondering too. I'd say Jim Ratcliffe made a little mental note in his notebook today about Ten Hag after losing to Fulham. So I think
I'll be surprised if he's in your job next season. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I think he'll give him the rest of the season because, to be honest, there's no one to even get either. Everyone's in their jobs, and no one's going to let them go. So yeah, I think it'll be an end of season job, if I'm honest. Early corner here.
This is. So this is like the Alamo as far as Newcastle is concerned. Under fierce pressure there to start with.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. We need to. Well, the thing is, we don't always do this for the whole 90 minutes. It can be 10 minutes, and that's it.
Still, it's
but so far so good.
I feel sorry for the Newcastle fans trying to get home tonight after maybe 10 o'clock at night. With very few trains back to Newcastle from London, I would say. Funny time to have the man.
I know. Well, it's all because of the Champions League. Because we played away on the Wednesday night, so there was no way. It was meant to be the 12:30 kickoff, but it got moved to the 8 o'clock.
Oh, funny! I remember Spurs playing away on the Wednesday night, but been made to play at 12:30 on a Saturday. So they must have changed the rules for you.
Yeah, they've changed it to. They've changed it to allow a little bit more recuperation.
Yeah. I know when we're playing Villa in 2 weeks' time, and they're playing Ajax on Thursday night, and playing us at lunchtime on Sunday, so they're not getting the extra day. With the extra hours.
Yeah, that's it.
Which I'm quite glad of, but it's the way it is.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird, isn't it, sometimes?
Whoops.
Oh, well done, Havertz.
Nice bit of pressing by Havertz there.
Ref
of the match going on there. Who's the referee? Is that Anthony? No, is that Anthony Paul Tierney, is it?
Yeah, Tierney.
He's trying to look like Anthony Taylor. Hope he doesn't ref like him.
Tottenham aren't playing this weekend, are they?
No, we're going to play Chelsea. So just as well get a couple of our fullbacks back fit again.
So who have you got next?
We've got Crystal Palace at home.
Oh, okay.
And then Villa away. Villa away is going to be a real 6-pointer, But I think the way it is now, the top 6 are kind of pulling away from the rest, so I can't really see any change in that,
Yeah.
With the gap developing. And how'd the rugby finish between Scotland and England, by the way?
Absolutely no idea.
I was watching it. I saw it at the half time, and Scotland were winning, but I don't know how it finished.
I have no idea, mate. I haven't watched the rugby in years. We used to watch it, but we fell out of love of it. So
yeah. Just Scotland won 30-21. Woohoo!
Okay.
Nice. There you go. Well done, Scotland. Oops. Now Newcastle got across the halfway line. 4 minutes exactly, and they're in the Arsenal half for the first time.
I think you might just be slightly ahead of me, actually, as well.
Yeah. What are you on? I'm on 4:11 now, right?
Yeah, I'm literally 1-2 seconds behind you.
I'll just hold it for one.
No, it's all right. I don't bother me.
I just held it for a couple of seconds there.
All right, cheers, mate. I say, it really don't bother me. I think the scoreboard's probably ahead of. Oh no, the scoreboard's behind us.
Yeah,
amazingly.
Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, Arsenal got it back again.
Come on. Good start from Arsenal, though.
It has actually. Yeah, it has.
But it is currently 9 men behind the ball, which is what we expected from Newcastle.
Yeah, that's it.
This is why we struggle, though. We struggle with this 9 behind the ball.
With the low block, yeah. There's a lot of teams. Really hard to get by that, all right. That's a good play, that Guimaraes guy for Newcastle. Decent play.
Yeah, Arsenal should have signed him. Wasn't a lot of money either, to be honest, in today's market anyway.
Yeah, I think PSG are after him, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm going to guess there's going to be a lot happening this summer. A lot. I don't think any of our clubs are actually safe from the Saudi League. They've got a £2 billion transfer pot they're going to use. So that alarms me.
The only thing I'd say to any player thinking of going to Saudi is 2 words: Jordan Henderson.
Well, they said they're going to change their profile, so they're going for a younger profile this summer.
Okay.
So that
But then
alarms me a little bit.
They say they want to sign Mo Salah and Heung-min Son, which is not exactly standing up to that.
Yeah,
But
but it's like the players, like I suppose for me, Martinelli, Gabriel, those type ages for me. Maybe some from Tottenham as well.
There's a booking for Odegaard.
Deserved by looks of it.
Yeah, I think he deserved that. Your man was away.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, Blumenecki's well
got
late.
the ball, actually. He got a bit of the ball. But,
I thought it was pretty late, to be fair.
See, no. It's early to get a booking now, a game like this.
Well, we had that with Declan Rice in the first 2 minutes against
Porto.
Yeah.
Let's stop with this cough for the rest of the game, all right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised Porto beat you. I thought that'd be one of the easier draws of the
No, I said on the preview, I said we've never beaten Porto in Porto, which we've never done. And to be honest, I was expecting a draw or just slight loss. And
you almost got it. You almost got it.
Yeah. So, it is what it is. We should have enough at the Emirates. And Porto have never won in England. So
yeah.
It'd be horrendous if we were to lose to them.
Oh, what's happened there? The ball was out of play.
It went out.
Martinelli.
Not sure if it went out, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, God, that's a tight one.
No, that's not enough of the ball out there.
Tight.
Considering the whole ball's got to go out, there's no way that went out.
I don't think so.
That's it. Good Arsenal press here. There's Saka.
Oh, deflected
shot. Karius.
Karius trying to look like Erling Haaland. Haaland was off his game again today. He missed a few chances.
Yeah, it's just... I'll be honest. I know a lot of people say he's world class, but I think he's a horrible footballer. Absolutely horrendous footballer.
I think he's a
great goal scorer, but
that's it.
That's it. Exactly. That doesn't make a great footballer to me.
No.
You have to be more than that. Oh, sorry, guys. I've missed so many comments. Let's have a look. See where we got to. They would have enough transport, etc. Buses organised. Not all the way to Newcastle. That would take so hours getting back. Yeah. Why is this Watchalong on the Tottenham channel? Philip, I'll let you explain.
It's a kind of a combined effort between Full-Time Sports Network and also I wasn't quite sure what channel it was on.
It's on all.
It's on 2 or 3 of them at the moment. So
so it is on an Arsenal channel. It is on a sport channel, which is Full-Time Sports Network. But we also do it to a Tottenham channel because Philip and Dermo like doing other games as well. And this is a game that we're doing. Just happens to be Arsenal. But big up to James. Come on, Newcastle says FJT. It's Robocop. Sorry, Tony, I cannot stand that song. Good old Arsenal for me, mate. United get cop beat. Ten Hag out. Newcastle will be happy with a point. Yeah, they will be totally.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. 3-0 to the Arsenal side dancer 83. Big up to you. Would like to see us test Karius.
Yeah.
Right for a shot, sorry.
He's not a great keeper.
No, he's not. Considering their next choice goalkeeper is the ex-Carlisle goalkeeper, tells you kind of situation they're in at the moment. He's horrendous, Karius. Good let the foreigners go to Saudi. Ireland needs a chance. That's a good way to look at it, to be honest. They are more likely to buy someone's son rather than buy Heung-min Son from Spurs.
Yeah.
He is someone that they would actually, because then they've got a whole new market for him, and that's what they're basically doing, opening markets for themselves, commercial-wise.
I just have a sneaking suspicion that's going to be on the cards this summer. Like, we don't want Son to leave, but it wouldn't surprise me if he did,
I think a good offer.
He'd be 32,
Yeah.
Especially, he's the oldest player in the Tottenham squad at the minute, apart from Fraser Foster.
Yeah.
They all have players around 23, 24, so he's kind of the elder lemon. So we'll see what happens. I don't want to go, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Yeah. Tony's saying Odegaard on thin ice, and the way that Odegaard plays, that kind of alarms me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he is a little bit rash.
He plays on the edge all the time.
All the time. Breaking Arsenal news: Lego are to become their new team sponsors, as Lego Man being their biggest sale by far on how to manage a team to boredom. Love you, Dermo. You'd probably rather Kane and Haaland. I would take Kane in a heartbeat at Arsenal. I don't care if you play for Tottenham. I'd take him in a heartbeat. Simple as that. Plus,
well, as the commentators,
he supported Arsenal as a kid.
Yeah, as a comment, they kept saying they must have mentioned that 3 times today on the commentary.
Did they?
He supported Arsenal as a kid, yeah.
But I honestly, I'm not one of those. I don't care who they play for, as long as I think they're good enough to play for Arsenal. Kane would help us a lot. Simple.
Yeah. I think it would cause heart failure down N17 if that ever happened now, to be honest.
Sessignon out. He's done his other hamstring, says Shamu.
It's another one. Yeah.
No, man.
Ryan Sessignon is the new signal. Remember we used to have Darren Anderton was always injured.
Yeah.
Sessignon has now taken up that mantle. No. Also huffing and puffing a bit here.
Oh, Ellie, right. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know what it says. We have our own bottle job. I'm not going to say what you read because someone will clip me. I know it. Play for us, Spurs, if that makes you feel any better. Not really, if I'm honest. Not joking there, Philip. He lasted about 30 minutes or so. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, was that under 21s he was playing? Was it today?
He was playing. I don't think it was today. The under 21s. Actually, Spurs under 18s got beaten in the FA Youth Cup by City today, 2-1. But the under 21s won 6-0 against Fleetwood, and what's it called? Will Lancashire scored a hat trick, and Jamie Donnelly, a great young striker, coming up at 4 assists. So good to see us. Our under-8 teams are doing very well.
What's this?
21's the top of the league.
Porto will beat you. They are beasts. And remember Jose's hop, skip, and jump when they beat Man United.
Do you remember that? Yeah. That's a number of years.
I'm pretty sure Porto have never won in England, though.
They must have beat that. Well, I'll tell you what, they mightn't have won that particular match, but they won the tie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what it was. So they mightn't have won the game, but they get enough to get through.
I'm pretty sure I heard that stat the other day that Porto have never won in England.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
I'm sure that's maybe, but yeah, if they drew the game, then they would have won the leg. So that would have still happened. World's funniest name, Bradley Peacock Farrell. That is a goalkeeper, isn't it?
Yeah, I've heard that name before. Right? Yeah.
Didn't he used to play for? Was it Leeds?
I think he's only a young lad. I think he's only a young lad. Talking about funny games, I don't know if anybody saw it. Yeah. I don't know if anybody saw the Leicester versus Leeds game last night.
No.
It was Leeds were Leicester were winning 1-0. Had a perfectly good goal disallowed by a cock up by Craig Pawson. Wouldn't be the first time. Then missed 2 1-on-1s, didn't even hit the target. Then 20 minutes to go, coasting. Leeds scored 3 times in the last 20 minutes. Unbelievable match. It really was. I've never seen a team so dominant lose by 3-1.
Porto won on the away goals rule at Old Trafford.
Yeah,
okay.
That's right.
Yeah, so it was okay. All right. So because I'm pretty sure Porto have never won. Let's say.
And you're hoping that continues.
Well, obviously, yes, as an Arsenal fan, but what happens. A lot of Arsenal fans have had a meltdown already after the first leg, but it is technically half time.
Yeah, that's all.
So I'll discuss it once I know what the full-time result is.
You have to wait 3 weeks for it now, don't you? It's not for another 3 weeks.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Because we're playing, we've got Newcastle this weekend, and we've got Sheffield United away on the week on Monday.
Right.
And then I'm not sure if we've got another game after that. I don't think we have.
Sheffield United, they're the gift that keeps on giving there.
Yeah.
There's a chance.
Oh, it's Martinelli.
Oh, so Arsenal about 65% of the possession. I thought they had more than that, actually. Seems to be. I mean, Newcastle have barely been out of their own half yet.
Yeah, well, Leeds come back. Amazing. Arsenal under 21s would beat Sheffield United.
Yeah.
I would hope so, but you never know. Football's a funny old game.
There are no easy games in the Premiership, although the ones against Sheffield United will be edging that way, I think.
Yeah, they are a poor team. They did not strengthen enough at all.
No. So it could well be the same 3 teams that went up will go down, the same 3 teams that went down will come up this season.
I think Luton stand a chance.
Maybe. Well, of course, if the points deduction, it's going to mean somebody's going to go down from not one of those 3 teams, you know?
Yeah, Everton and the Forest,
Yeah.
Yeah, Forest will learn their fate in just over a week, I think.
Yeah, what's a nice aerial shot? Must have a drone. I think I got a line over the pitch or a drone over the pitch.
Well, this is what I've been saying about this goal line technology. We've got drone cameras we can use. You know, when they're struggling to see if the ball's in or not.
Yeah,
we've already got the cameras that were used. We can just use the technology there. It's ridiculous. But hey ho.
There's a goal.
Oh, goal!
Is it?
Is it a goal? He has given the goal. He has given the goal. Excellent stuff.
It must have just been.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream.
It was very close.
It was. It must have been. It was the referee's watch beeped.
Yeah.
So
now, Gabriel is claiming it. However, it could be an own goal. Let's have a look.
Let me see.
Gabriel Carrius keeps it out, and then it's
a Newcastle goal.
It is. It's Livramento.
Oh boy, that's very tight. That they'll probably show the picture of the ball, but that's barely over the line.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that is tight.
That is a mess for Newcastle defensively, though. What on earth is that?
Oh, what were they doing?
So I think this is Livramento with the own
Decent
goal.
save by the keeper, but he should have pushed it out the other way. Let's see now. He gets a chance to clear it. He doesn't.
So Botman then puts it towards goal.
Oh, geez,
Livramento. It is Botman's own goal.
Yeah, it's an own goal. It's an own goal.
It's going to go down as Botman, my word.
They had 3 chances to clear it and didn't.
I know. Oh, dear. Well, that's helped us.
Well, listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a screamer from 40 yards or a tap in from 2 feet. They all count.
So. Exactly. This is why I love doing a stream with you, Phil, because if it was Dermo, he'd be like saying, lucky Arsenal. That was never a goal.
No, I'll tell you, I appreciate good football. Doesn't mean I want Arsenal to win, but I appreciate good football. And, you know, it's
well, that's how I look at it. I don't when I watch a neutral game, and this is even if it's Tottenham, because I class that as a neutral game. I just want to watch a good game of football. Yeah. I don't care who wins, who loses. Just want to watch a good game of football.
There are certain teams I find it very hard to watch. Liverpool being one of them.
You find it hard to watch Liverpool?
I just don't like watching them. I just don't like Liverpool. I just don't like them. End of story.
Okay. Yeah, mine's City. But the football Liverpool play, it's so entertaining. I love watching them.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with them.
I'm trying to figure what it could be with you, because
do you know what I don't like? I don't like Klopp's antics on the touchline.
Okay.
You know, I also feel that this thing, the invincible Liverpool will never walk alone. So the ground's like a morgue for 85 minutes of the game if they're not winning. You know, it's I don't know. It's just, and they seem to think we're always the victim as well. You know, no matter what happens, we're the victim of it. You know?
Yeah. I'll agree with you on all those terms. To be fair, I can see it. Right.
Oh, free kick to Newcastle.
Arsenal watch-along, but Spurs fan on watch-along and watch-along on Spurs channel. Strange one. We're all a big group of channels
all pals together here.
Yeah, exactly.
That actually was a good save by Carrius.
Carrius, yeah.
Let's see now where it was.
It's definitely
it was well over the line. It was well over.
Yeah. But it's worked very well. To be honest, I was the same with you, Phil. I thought it was just over.
I thought it was just over.
That was pretty
only
far over the line, to be
these
fair.
marginal ones, literally
Yeah.
a centimetre over the line, but no, there's more.
FJ2. Not happy that Arsenal have scored. Dermo's moaning about going for a pee, and there's a goal. Dermo, just sit there and just don't go. Simple. That's happened to me. Celtic versus Barca missed 2 goals, take a 5-minute pee. I was going to say that is a very long pee.
Don't start me on Celtic.
Yeah, I'll only wind up Dermo about that with you at the moment. I'll be safe on you.
I think Brendan Rodgers was the best thing happened to Rangers all season.
Yeah. Well, also I will give some credit to Clement as well, because he's been great since he come into Rangers. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
That guy we had before, absolute joke.
He didn't last too long at Sunderland either.
No, exactly. He was awful.
There's obviously a problem with that fella. He just seems to have I don't know what's his problem, but he obviously has one.
It was QPR he did well at, wasn't it? I think where he was successful. But to be fair, I think that was mainly the players, not the coach. So Rangers was way too big for him. Rangers are a very big. People really disrespect the Scottish League when it comes to like putting Celtic and Rangers at how big they are. They're massive.
I think it's the fact that nobody else gets to look in when it comes to winning the title.
Yeah.
Last thing to win it under Rangers and Celtic, Aberdeen, probably under Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
Right about that, but certainly it's years ago.
Yeah.
So I suppose that maybe has something to do with it. But the crowds they're getting, the passionate fans. I mean, I know I've been to an Old Firm derby. I've never seen anything like it. Incredible atmosphere.
Oh, I'd love to go. Oh, hang on.
Oh, that was a chance. Shot.
You can tell that was a right back. He was not too sure about shooting there. It's like, this is not my area.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say, like, if Rangers and Celtic were in part of the English league, they would not do so well. They'd actually have way more money, attract way better players very quickly.
2-0.
Oh, 2-0. And that is Mr. Havertz. Get in there.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream.
Get in
I think Newcastle thought that ball was out of play.
Did they? Are they moaning about it?
No, but I think that he kind of Havertz didn't give it up.
Oh, okay. Oh, got you. Let's have a look at this again. Saka with the ball here goes. Well, Newcastle clear it. Botman clears it. Saliba
straight back.
Jorginho.
He's onside.
Beautiful pass by Jorginho. Martinelli.
Oh no, it's quite well. He kept it well in actually. Yeah, well in. Yeah.
Jeez.
Poor defense by Arsenal, by Newcastle.
See, Newcastle moan about their injuries and stuff, but their back four isn't that weak. No. It's still Shaw, it's still Botman, still Trippier. Livramento, to be fair, they paid 30-odd million quid for him, so he should be considered a good fullback. It's just their goalkeeper, and I don't think Karius has done anything wrong yet.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't have stopped that one anyway,
hang on.
So.
Oh, now I've just seen a dive by Karius. Maybe
he
could have done a bit better.
He wouldn't have stopped it. He wouldn't have stopped it. Unless he got across a bit more, but I don't know. No.
Yeah, I think Coleman would probably pick on it a little bit because it felt like he jumped over the ball. No, I don't know. But it's 2-0 to the Arsenal. Happy days. That's what we want. Not seen anything of Isaac yet.
No, he's got no service. Absolutely no service. But just to go back to the Celtic Rangers briefly for a second, remember the game we went to? It was at Celtic Park. And we stayed outside waiting for the Rangers team to arrive on the bus. And so did half the Celtic crowd. And the abuse those young lads got, you could see the fear in their eyes getting off the bus, going into the stadium, I think Celtic won that game 4-1 or something. So it was...
I respect Spurs, though. Robbie Keane, Berbatov. This stream needs a bit of Dermatron, always. No joke. Messi scores. Are they playing now? Are they Inter? Celtic is like an empire. Game over now. The donkey scores again, says Temi. This is how you respond. Exactly, Brenny. My boy, 100%. He's been brilliant today, Havertz, so far. Take that, cheat castle, says Temi. Good for you. No, it was 2 years ago. Oh, okay.
Here's a chance again. Should have been another one.
Oh,
what a muck up of the Newcastle defence is all over the place.
There's no excuse for it either. There's no.
Yeah, but they're moaning at each other now, which is always a bad sign.
This is a mess.
Oh, this is
terrible. I'm looking at their team. It's not really weak. It's Kamara's, Longstaff. They've all been playing this season.
Yeah.
I know their bench is weak due to injuries, but it's pretty much been their team pretty much all season.
They're fighting amongst themselves, so that's not a good sign.
No. Yeah, I can't see Eddie lasting.
No.
I don't think they'll sack him before the end, but I think they will remove him at the end of the season.
I'd say there'll be a bit of quite a merry-go-round of managers come next summer now.
Yeah, it's going to be, honestly, this summer's going to be crazy with transfers, managers. With Klopp leaving, you got Xavi leaving Barca, you got Tuchel leaving Bayern Munich. There's just so many coaches going to, and then obviously wherever they get their coaches from, they will have to then employ a new coach. So It's going to be madness, absolute madness.
Yeah, there's Newcastle on the attack for probably the first time.
Well, there you go.
Out of it.
Just Arsenal just can't make any mistakes. What would change the game is Odegaard is stupid and gets another yellow card.
Yeah. Well, I'd say what will probably happen if you get 3 or 4 up in this game, you'd probably take him off because.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
You don't want to lose him for 3 matches or 2 matches or whatever it is.
100%. Carrick was Spurs too.
That's right. Yeah, another one we shouldn't have let go to United, but did.
Different times though, isn't it now? I don't think you need to let anyone go nowadays for money.
No. There's a chance for Newcastle.
Good defending there.
Saka,
not so great, but well done Havertz. Well done Declan. Here comes Arsenal now. Decent game. As a neutral, I know it's not very neutral to the fact you're Tottenham. But what have you been the first half an hour?
It's been pretty much total domination by Arsenal, really.
Yeah.
Newcastle struggled to get out of their own half. I think it's damaged imitation for them now. I can't see, as you said, unless they're going to go back and make it 2-1, and Arsenal start getting a bit nervous. But I think if another goal from Arsenal, game's over, and you can start relaxing because this Newcastle team, I don't think they've got it in them to come back.
Yeah,
regardless of their injuries, as you said, their defense is not that weak.
No,
the midfield is non-existent. The midfield's getting run over here every time the ball comes forward.
Yeah. Well done to Karius there. That was very brave to come out there.
Yeah, if you messed that one up.
We've seen it happen. Goalkeepers can make an error, even the best of them.
That's a free kick. Yeah.
I don't think it's a yellow card offence, though.
I would have thought that. Well, let's see now.
Let's have a look.
See them given for that.
Yeah.
He's not too pleased about it.
He never is, mate.
No. Bit of a moaning mini, all right. Oh, I'm plugging my phone here. Charge it up.
Brenny will join us for the second half. Will make an impact on here better than Cromwell would. Come on, Newcastle score one, says FJT. Right, so I'm going to send the invite out to Brenny so Brenny can join us for the second half. I think you have met Brenny, haven't you, Phil?
Yeah, it was on once. Yeah, one stream I was on.
Yeah. So we're doing so many streams, I can't really remember.
Oh, good chance.
Oh, unlucky. To be fair, and I know people are going to moan at him there, but what else?
No, he met it on the fall. It was coming to Adam really hard. So
no.
That was only a half chance. He lost his marker very well, but
You'll have to keep me informed because my Sky is having a moment.
oh no, it was Havertz again. Now there's a Newcastle player gone down injured. He's getting up again now. All the games for the Europeans coming up now. Eddie Howe will be very disappointed with the reaction of his team to this. Now they've been the second best all over the pitch. Now there's a chance, a run. Ooh, that back pass was a bit tasty. I'll tell you, that could have gone anyway. That could have flipped up his leg. Yes,
my Sky would have to come back at that moment, wouldn't it? Yeah. So I'll have to get to watch that. It's like I said, the only way I think Newcastle will come back into this is an Arsenal error now.
Yeah, or Arsenal get too complacent and just sort of sitting back. So what? 32 minutes gone. It's very comfortable for Arsenal now. Of course, you're coming to play us now in a few weeks' time. It's going to be interesting.
Well, we've actually got the women's North London derby next weekend as well.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
See, I will be doing that to your channel as well. So
they all count. Look at the possession, 72-28.
It's kind of usual for Arsenal, to be fair. Sometimes, it's weird for me to say this, sometimes we've played better when we've only had 50% of the possession. It's crazy sometimes.
Well, possession's lovely, but it doesn't win matches.
No, it doesn't.
We lost to Wolves last week with, I think, 68% possession.
Yeah.
Is that the original clock that's up on the stand there? There used to be
the original one. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, look at that.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable.
And Bruno seriously calling for a foul there.
Oh, come on, Bruno. Three corners, five.
So this is what I expect when Porto come back for the second leg. This is what I kind of expect from performance. Yeah. And I hope we get this, because I don't think Porto stand a chance if you play like this. Well, we didn't play like this against them the other night. We allowed them to boss it, really. There's Odegaard.
Well, the Champions League could do with some livening up. I think the matches this week were rather, well, I won't use the word boring, but they weren't far off it. There was no real spark in any of them.
You know how I would do it? I would take the two legs away and I would also put them on a neutral pitch. One-legged game on a neutral pitch.
Well, I think of the loss of income.
50 for the fans as well. So it's basically like Wembley. I just think that would spice it up a bit, because I don't like these two-legged games anymore.
Well, it's getting worse next season, because it'll be 36 teams in the last lot,
Oh, jeez.
But it's all money. Oh, blimey, that was a good effort. Martinelli again. It's all money, I'm afraid.
It is. Liverpool versus Sparta Prague.
Yeah, that's a decent draw for Liverpool. Now, they could have got a lot harder than that. Yeah.
Been comfortable so far, though, for Arsenal.
Well, I mean,
not seen much of a threat from Newcastle, if I'm honest.
I think it's deck chair country for the Arsenal keeper now, to be honest.
Oh, hang on. Yeah. No, we sorted that out. So this is what we are capable of on our day. that game I did Wednesday was just horrendous. Most boring game I've done for a while.
Yeah.
Horrendous to watch. We allowed them too much of the ball, too much respect as well. Like, it is what it is.
Well, I suppose you can be a bit, you don't want to go gung ho in the way leg. You always have the home leg to come, so you kind of lead to teams being a bit cautious.
Yeah.
Well, Anthony Gordon is playing. I think that's the first time he's been mentioned.
Yeah. Havertz will be playing that hefty fee, it seems, but he still divides opinion, I'd say. Oh, he does. Being an Arsenal fan and hearing it a lot from the Arsenal lot, yeah, a lot of people, they don't even call him his name. They just say number 29. That's what it is like. It's ridiculous. Hang on.
Chance.
It's Havertz. Oh, unlucky. Still Arsenal here. Havertz.
They're trying to walk it in.
Yeah, Havertz sometimes doesn't have the greatest first touch. I will always admit that about him. Very sad for my hobby Theo, as his football hero who played for QPR, Stan Bowles, passed away at age 75.
Oh dear.
He was a very talented footballer, flamboyant and so skilled.
Stan Bowles he was one of the real rebels back in the 60s and 70s. He'd been sort of the same vintage, Georgie Best, that type of playboy type, Great player though.
And God rest his soul, says Ellie.
Sorry about that, Ellie.
Boo, same old Arsenal, always scoring leading. Sorry, Cole. At least you're still here. You're not drinking. That's always a good thing.
Oh, good save.
Saka!
Karius.
Oh, good save by Karius.
Karius made a good save there.
Neck.
Exactly. A bit of skill by Saka as well.
Let's have a look at his chance again.
No, he did very well actually to get the ball out of his feet here. A few ricochets and a good.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely on target. So well done, Karius. Their defence are having a nightmare.
Terrible. See how this corner goes now.
Saka whips it in. Oh.
That could have gone anywhere.
Arsenal just not allowing Newcastle a minute.
That's true.
Brilliant stuff by Arsenal. But we need this in the second half as well. This cannot just be a first half. Oh, no. Cole, is it Irish or is it Scottish whiskey? That is an important
question. He's put an E in it, so it's Irish. He's put an E in it, so it's Irish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Newcastle don't really have the resources on the bench to really change this around too much.
No, they don't.
Their bench is weak. So
yeah, they've got that. I have to put it on.
You could bring Dan Burn on, all right now.
Yeah. Joe Willock, I suppose, fairly good midfielder.
Well, it'd be Murphy's Law if he came back and scored against you, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Harvey Barnes.
Yeah, Harvey Barnes isn't a bad player. I think he's just back from injury, so
yeah,
I don't think he's fully up to script.
The other one's left back, centre back. Matt Ritchie, Ritchie is just Ritchie. A right back. Mark Gillespie's a goalkeeper. Not Keith Gillespie, for anyone that remembers him. Yeah. Irish whiskey is the best whiskey.
Yeah. Oops,
I'm not going to get involved in that. I've got too much Scottish blood in me, so I'm not getting involved in that conversation.
I was in a bar one time in Dublin there recently, and they're very close to there's a distillery in Dublin called, what the hell do they call it? And the distillery because the pub helped out in the sampling of all the whiskey when they were making out their new brands or whatever. They gave them a bottle of this ultra rare whiskey, right? Which retailed at $2,000 for a bottle, right? The bottle sat on the shelf for about a year. Nobody would buy it. It was 200 quid a nip, right? So there was a German warship in town, and two of the officers came into the pub one night and drank the whole bottle between them, cost them $2,500.
Jeez.
Oh
my word.
Yeah, they still have the empty bottle, but they've got it framed.
Jeez, I can imagine. Well, Newcastle are not helping themselves here. Jeez,
They're
they're
not.
making it hard for themselves.
They're playing really poorly. But then again, they aren't being let. To be honest with you, it pains me to say that, but Arsenal are keeping such a tight rein on them, closing them down every opportunity and just not letting them get out. They've run out of ideas completely.
Yeah.
It's a long haul. It's a long hike back up the M1 and whatever other motorway they go on to get back to Newcastle tonight. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I reckon they probably did. I reckon they had a
Probably
hotel
flying.
booked, but they're probably going to go. You know what? You're going home tonight in a what is it? One of those £1 buses. Is it Megabus?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah. Although I think most of these teams fly the matches now. They don't even come.
Yeah,
on the road. They go by the road.
Yeah. So glad they're so good to the environment.
Yeah, aren't they? Yeah.
Totally different in America with the NFL. I get it that they fly from one state to because that is a pretty far distance.
Yeah.
But this is the UK. Come on.
Yeah. Well, I heard a story 2 seasons ago. It was the last. Whoops, hang on. See what happens here.
Go on, Havertz.
Good save.
Rice.
Was gone anyway. It was the last game of the season. Spurs would play. It's a game we knocked you out of Europe. Remember, we won at Norwich.
Yeah.
And but apparently, the Spurs team flew to Ipswich from London, and literally Stansted Airport is about 50 miles from Ipswich. Well, that was a bit crazy now,
Yes. Yeah. That's mental because I know West. I'm from Essex, so I know exactly where Stansted Airport is. So that just makes no sense.
Spurs use that for all their flights.
Yeah. What's this? I'm watching a bit of Phil Collins whilst watching You Fine Gents, and I don't have any alcohol. That's always a good thing sometimes, Ellie.
Whoops. Oh, what a pathetic effort by Joe Linton.
Almiron.
Sorry, I keep mixing them two up.
No, it's all right.
It was a good back pass to Raya.
I didn't see.
But that's the first time after 43 minutes. The first sign of any life in the Newcastle attack.
I have both whiskey and whiskey, but today, because of football, it's whiskey. Yeah, why is NFL? To be fair, I actually quite like NFL. I've got into it a little bit. I still think rugby is better.
Yeah. Do you know the thing about I don't like about NFL? You never know how long the match is going to take. Like a 1 hour game could take 2.5 hours with all the stops and the starts.
And I heard there's a stat out there. I think the average game actual in play game lasts 8 minutes.
Probably, yeah.
And even though it's on for 2.5 hours on your TV, there's only 8 minutes of play. And I'm like, seriously?
Can you imagine if that was in a Premier League match? The ball was in play 8 minutes.
Yeah, that is crazy. I honestly, when I watch NFL, I only watch a thing called the Red Zone, which is basically like Soccer Saturday, where they just go
highlights of it.
They go to like a touchdown or some important pass or whatever rubbish. I've tried watching the whole game, and it is extremely boring. It just gets frustrated. You go, come on, and they celebrate every defensive tackle, and I'm like, seriously.
Exactly. Whoops, now there's a chance.
Oh, hang on.
Carry it on, Ray out again.
Well done, Raya.
I'm not going to knock it because we Spurs make an absolute fortune from the NFL.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Well, we've got quite a lot of our owners that are involved as well. We've got the Fulham owner.
Yeah, that's right.
Obviously, our owners as well.
Yeah, your boy owns a team out there, doesn't
he? Yeah. Yeah, we got the Rams. Oh, hang on, it's Newcastle with a
little bit of life at the end of the half. That time they've woken up a bit.
It's probably the best time to have a bit of life as well because you've got something to work on at half time.
Yeah, 3 minutes of injury time.
Where have they got that from?
God knows.
3 minutes.
There was 9 minutes played, 10 minutes played in the United game earlier as well against Fulham.
I think for the second half, you kind of expect it a little bit with the subs as well. I can't work out where 3 minutes has come from in this one.
Maybe the bookings and the trainer hasn't been on, has there? There was one injury. Yeah.
Trippier was down for a little bit, I think, wasn't he? I don't know where they got through. That's going to be a foul, surely.
Kick, I think.
Yeah. But Arsenal have gone back into second gear, which always worries me a little bit, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams are inclined to do that when they've got a comfortable lead.
Yeah, but for me, I always think go for the jugular.
I'll kill it off. You kill the game, and then relax.
Yeah, make some subs at like 15 minutes to go. You're 4-0, 5-0 up. Then do what you want. But this, I think 2-0 is a horrible scoreline. They only got to get one goal.
Not the best.
Nah. There's a chance here. Oh, it's offside. Just 1 minute left. We will have a half-time break, so Philip can have a drink as well. I need to
get a cup of tea or something.
Yeah. I hope you go 4-0 up. The team go one better than they did at St James's when they. I
wouldn't say you want to be reminded of that match. That was a cracker.
Yeah. That was a cracking game. But...
It was.
But yeah, it's one of those.
There's
not enough signs in this Newcastle that could have ever happened, to be honest. That Newcastle back then, they had quite a lot of good quality players, to be fair to them. But this is not Newcastle. I thought there was Sherlock Holmes in the stands then. Quickly glanced up. I was thinking, what the heck's that? Oh, hang on.
Don't know what happened there now.
I don't know if there was much. Let's have a look. So Havertz.
You kind
of. It's okay. Yeah. I see. It's the way that Sharp.
He grabbed his arm. He grabbed his arm as he was going down. And that's half time. No VAR review on that. So
no. Right. So me and Philip are going to have a quick half-time break. We will be back very shortly. Enjoy your break, everyone. We will see you soon. See you in a minute.
Down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die. Hey, swing those hips around. Can't stop, roll back down. My lady's short, tall, thin or wide, always down and ready to ride. day I die. Hey, swing those hips around. Can't stop, won't back down. My ladies, short, tall, thin or wide, always down and ready to ride.
Hello, I'm back, everybody. We've got the wonderful Brenny here. How are we doing, Brenny? Brenny there? Is Brenny there?
That's progress.
Hey, all good, all good.
Hello, mate. You're right. What have you made of the first half, Bren?
Far.
Hi, Brenny. How are you?
Hey, Phil, you all right?
I'm not so bad. How are you? Pardon me, I'm having a cup of tea while I'm watching. So.
Brenny will be back in very shortly. We do a strong drink called Zivania in Cyprus, which cures all ailments, and I swear by it. You got a cold next day, it's gone. You have arthritis, you rub it in the area, you have pain.
Sounds a bit like Hosteen over here.
Yeah, there's a drink I like in Greece called ouzo. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite drinks, if I'm honest. We can't let up. Let's go is important, 100%. Big up to 727, the star. Hope you're doing well. Oh, look who's winning. Every time you comment, we are winning, mate. Honestly, every single time. Brenny is using Lego Wi-Fi. Yeah, I think his Wi-Fi is not the greatest today. Brenny, how did you find the first half, mate?
I don't think he's hearing you.
Yeah, he'll come back in when he can. Right, let's get into the stats. So, first half possession, 63 for Arsenal, 36 for Newcastle, 11 shots for Arsenal, 0 for Newcastle, 4 on target for Arsenal, obviously 0 on target for Newcastle, 89% passing, lovely, 78% for Newcastle, corners, 6 for the Arsenal, 0 for Newcastle. Tackles 71.4 for Arsenal, just a 25 for Newcastle. That is pretty poor, if I'm honest. 1 yellow card, Odegaard, for the Arsenal. Philip, what did you make of it though? The first half.
Pardon me, but my mouth full of the biscuit.
Oh, sorry, mate. I weren't looking.
That's okay. Don't feel like. No, I mean it's pretty dominant performance by Arsenal. Newcastle only came to life in the last couple of minutes, but at that stage, like I mean, they're 2-0 down. They're not going to come back from this, I don't think, unless Arsenal completely go to sleep in the second half. And I really can't see that happening.
Yeah.
So I think it's been Arsenal. They played well. They've played well, and they haven't allowed Newcastle to play well. That's probably the best way I could describe it.
Yeah. True sad I missed the put. Yes, I'm going to blame you, 727, for us losing that game. You weren't in the comments. Brady would tell you how good it was at full time. Brady is now here. Hopefully his internet's now working better.
Do you know what it is? First time in months, I thought, actually, first time this year, I tried the laptop, but I'm telling you, man, Sierra Kilo Yankee, they are so useless. Their broadband is absolutely poor. You know what I mean? It's really. Do you know what? It is so bad. The only way we're going to get good signal is if we get Bruce Willis lookalike to take his guys up to space, right? Destroy the satellite, dig a hole in the satellite, destroy it, and I think the broadband be perfect. Just as long as the Bruce Willis lookalike comes back and he survives,
I have to admit, I have Starlink. I have Starlink internet. Now, I'm no fan of Elon Musk by any means, but where I live, it's the only way I could get it. So I'm paying him for my satellite every month. But internet. But at least I had it nearly a year now without even one breakdown, which has been very good.
Oh, that's good. That is good. Big
man.
up to
Really
David.
good.
He's already up. 4:40 a.m. here to watch the filth lose. Sorry, David. Havertz
It's not going your way, boy, I'm afraid.
Yeah, Havertz movement has been good. Havertz has been great today. First touch is still a little bit dodgy sometimes, but his performance today has been great. Newcastle on Beach Tower and Eddie on the dole come May. 100%. I think Eddie's gone.
England manager.
And Bobby, good day, Cobber, and the other gent. Big up
all
to you,
the way
David.
from Oz.
You must be using Newcastle Wi-Fi, Brenny.
I'll tell you what. I mean, I don't drink their brown ale, that's for sure. But yeah,
Havertz didn't disappoint at first. I thought keeping Jesus at bench was not a good idea. I think if we're comfortably winning this game, I don't think we'll see anything of Jesus today. Sad news: Stan Bowles has passed away. Yeah,
very sad news.
It now.
One of the characters of the game, he really was.
Yeah,
and yeah, that wasn't all today down the road from me. I mean, there was what was on X as well. There was a young fan. It's on my feed. He must have been about maybe 15, 16. QPR fan who passed away. But I'll tell you what, they QPR honoured them today by coming back and beating Rotherham 2-1 today. So big up to my QPR pals.
Yeah. Do you know, there's a thing happened at the Spurs Wolves game last week. I don't know if you've seen the video. A young lad wrote to the club. His parents wrote to the club. He's cerebral palsy, 7 years of age, barely able to walk. He started to walk on his own.
Oh yeah, that was
James Maddison brought him down. It'd bring a tear to your eye watching it. It was unbelievable.
That was awesome. I did see that.
Yeah, really good, really good. That young lad, he'll come down to earth eventually. He'll be floating for the next couple of months after that.
Yeah, but you know what though, we all, I mean, all clubs banter each other. But you know what? When it comes to stuff like that, all us clubs, we have class.
Oh, we do, yeah.
When we do things like that, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's great.
It
100%.
is.
Just to let everyone know, Brenny will be doing the reaction with Gumza and Damos as well, I believe, at 10. Obviously, I've got to put my son to bed, so I can't do it. It's way too late for me.
Of course, yeah. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if Damos does come on.
Yeah, I know. Cause he's coming back from Forest, isn't he? For his daughter.
Yeah, that's right. With the Wickham, I think it's the Wickham under-18s women.
Yeah. I used to love Newsy Brown Owl back in the day when my taste buds were, where Kilkenny is my owl of choice now.
Oh, Northern Ireland at Kilkenny beer.
Corona.
Yeah.
That's what I drink at my local.
So, Brenny, what were you expecting for the second half, mate?
Second half, same as before.
Yeah.
Same as before. Get that third goal, kill the game off. Do not give. Basically, just keep pressing like we have done as well. For making Newcastle just forcing the errors really, and get that third goal because we don't want to be 2-1 up in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. Bobby, who's the boss in your house? Oh yeah, forgot Emmy's. we don't actually work like that, me and them, to be fair. But it's more of a case of Blake's autistic, so he has like a routine. Because it's such a late night, I kind of really do have to put him at bed at 10. It's way past his bedtime. He normally goes to bed at 9. So yeah, I don't want to have to go too much, because what he always says when I'm doing a stream late, he can hear me. So yeah, he's never sleeping. So when I'm still streaming, so yeah, I have to make sure he goes to sleep. Don't do a West Ham and Liverpool last season. Hopefully not. 727. We will beat Porto on the second game match for sure. It is not a big lead they have, so no worries. I'm not concerned. I'll only be concerned if we don't win. That will be my concern. That's when I will then have a meltdown. I'm not having a meltdown yet. It's pointless.
No change at half time, is there?
I don't think so. To be honest, I don't think Newcastle could do much change-wise.
Well, I'm surprised Isak is playing because, to be honest, whenever a player is not fully fit, whoever's in charge, they're always desperate to have them get at the Arsenal. I think, Phil, there were times where Harry Kane wasn't fit, but Pochettino was still playing.
Yeah, probably
against us.
Yeah, Well, I'll tell you, one match he shouldn't have played in the Champions League final. There's no way he should have started that. Absolutely.
Yeah,
that was the beginning of the end for Pochettino at Spurs. If he'd have played Lucas Moura from the start, we might have got something out of that match. But it was crazy.
Moura was on fire that season. Yeah. He was on fire.
Crazy decision, but it's all in the past now, so we can't do anything about it. But I'm looking at Pochettino at Chelsea with no great affection. I'm afraid he burnt his boats with Spurs when he went to that club.
Yeah,
because as I said, we're always big rivals with Arsenal, but Chelsea, it's more than that. It's a bloody hatred of Chelsea. It really is.
Yeah, I like it. I'll get that totally. What's going on here?
I know for all the banter and everything, I think deep down, Arsenal fans, Spurs fans, kind of a grudging respect for each other, but there's no respect for Chelsea.
And that's it. I'm the same from when I was a child, and a few Arsenal fans cannot understand that, but yeah. Oh, he's on.
I missed it. Oh, what a miss. What a miss. Oh, my God. Brilliant move. The pity it wasn't somebody else on the end of it, though.
Yeah.
Is he onside? Let's see.
I think he's off.
Yeah.
No, he's on.
No, he's on.
He's on.
Oh, no, he's on. Yeah, he's on.
Oh, dear. I bet he wishes he was off.
Yeah.
He just dragged it. Oh. Karius did well now. He narrowed the angle very well there. Oof. That should be game over, lads. That should be game over.
It should be.
But just to go back to the fan thing again, what really got me thinking about Chelsea was I was talking to a Chelsea fan who would be relatively he'd be in his 30s, right? And I was talking about Chelsea back when they had when they won the Champions League, whenever. And I said the best striker Chelsea ever had was Peter Osgood. Whoops, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, that's right now.
He says to me, "Who's Peter Osgood?"
Yeah.
It's like somebody, an Arsenal fan saying, "Who was Dennis Bergkamp?"
Jeez.
Exactly. And this is the thing, but and I've got I've got a work colleague who's a Chelsea fan. He's 19, but he knows his history.
Yeah.
Knows his
Some
history.
of them do. Some of them don't.
Players, yeah.
I mean, some of them think Chelsea were only founded in 2003 when Abramovich took over. You know.
You know what? I said the same thing. You know, they reformed almost 21 years ago.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You
And
know,
Todd Bowley comes along and tries to turn them into Billy Smart's circus.
I remember I used to watch that.
At least
dear.
it was entertaining.
Isn't it? Sure. It's like you
Happy
didn't
to
say.
see you, Brenny.
Now, is
It's
it
like you
Newcastle
didn't say-
breaking down the left here? Are they going to
Oh,
make
yeah?
Arsenal pay for that miss?
Going on.
Oh,
Oh.
good save. Good save.
What?
Easy save, yeah. I'm surprised
Yeah.
Newcastle aren't playing the ball over the top. Big up to Peter. Hope you're doing well. Bobby, imagine Arsenal win the Champions League. How would that feel? Absolutely amazing. Something's not right
yeah.
with Man City.
Sure would.
Surely they should be worried about their goal difference.
Bournemouth,
well, that's
I saw parts of the game today. I thought Bournemouth did well today.
Yeah, I thought they did it as well.
But you know what Bournemouth's record against Manchester City is?
Mm.
Played 14, lost 14
Jeez.
in the Premiership. Yeah.
Wow.
Tony didn't know that you're a Tottenham fan. I'm so sorry. Commiserations.
It's all right.
Has Moss taken his milk after the challenge? Oh, geez, honestly. Yeah, he wouldn't shut up about that last night. And I'm surprised he didn't make any comments about it because it is obviously started today.
Taking his milk. He wouldn't have got any milk 40 years ago. Margaret Thatcher banned it.
Oh, good old Maggie.
Yeah.
You remember that TV program Spitting Image?
Oh, gosh.
Maggie Thatcher, whoops, it's cross going in, out for dinner with the cabinet. And the waiter comes around and says, "Well, how do you like your steak, Mrs. Thatcher? Or like it raw, please?" And she says, "What about the vegetables? They'd have the same as me."
That's right, yeah. Oh,
classic.
You know what? You could get those old classic episodes on YouTube.
I know. And there's some great stuff on YouTube. Some of the old 70s. You wouldn't get away with it now, some of the stuff that's in it.
No, not at all. Not at all.
In fact, even when they show the reruns of Only Fools and Horses on Gold, they keep saying that there's outdated language, stuff that you never use today at all.
But I don't know anybody that is insulted with Only Fools and Horses. I don't know anyone.
No
one.
Fawlty Towers had a few moments as well. But that was back in the 70s, and you got really get away with anything back then.
I think there's a Fawlty Towers a musical.
Oh, is there? All right.
I think there is.
There's Only Fools and Horses stage show, all right.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. Love to see it.
Kevin Owens has a koala, says FJT. Thank you for that. I have literally no idea who Kevin Owens is. I know what koala is. How it felt when Tottenham won Premier League.
No. Don't remind
me. It was the first division.
Yeah, it was the first division back then.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
it's WWE slap. I had a feeling it was, but I'm not the greatest on when it comes to WWE, to be honest. Colm's better than that, and the silver one. I'm not a massive WWE fan, if I'm honest.
Oh, neither am I.
I only really like The Undertaker, only because of his entrance music. I always thought that was fascinating.
And you know what? I have seen him before at the Royal Albert Hall back in '95. Yeah. He wasn't the star of the night. It was Bret the Hitman Hart.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. God.
Arsenal need to get back into fourth gear. Right, come on, Martinelli.
It's a bit more equal at the start of the second half. That was kind of to be expected. Because Eddie Howe would have put a rocket up the Newcastle guys at half time,
Yeah.
Then again, I mean, it should be 3-0. I mean, that was a terrible miss.
Wow. I think we will see Trossard.
Yeah, I think we will. I don't think Martinelli's had the greatest game today. so I would
No.
have assumed. Would
I mean-
see Truss.
I mean, he's had a really good assist, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's been a little bit off today.
They're happy anyway.
This is why I think Porto will struggle when they come to the Emirates. I think with the fans behind us, we should be
Yeah.
okay.
I think so. We get that early goal in a few weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Get the early goal.
Mm.
Big Show. Oh, yes, I remember him. And Hornswoggle was the main one I remembered. Hornswoggle.
Yeah.
My team Gateshead won 4-0 today. Big up to Gateshead. Big up to Tequila.
Hi, Tequila.
Up Big Phil. THFC till I die. Arsenal getting lucky again, I can see. Where the heck?
I know.
I love you, Tequila. It's funny. It's Tiffy time, says Shamu.
It's like, you seen what Sam from Baxton Road calls us, like Stoke, and I'm like, really?
Oh, I know.
And
He's doing my head in that group.
And we, you know, so I said to him, it's like I said the other day, if we're Stoke, you're Bolton.
Yeah. Oh, he's funny.
God.
Who would win, the Great Khali or Hornswoggle? To be honest, Hornswoggle could just run under between his legs and just make Great Khali fall over, to be honest. So, right, here's Newcastle on attack here.
Brian, the Arsenal players back now. Yeah.
It's very good defending.
Oh, well done, Ben.
Oh,
Good tackle.
Here's Martinelli.
that was good tackle.
Well done, Kai.
Agricultural tackles were in there.
Wow. Good tackle, Trippier.
Mm.
Right, here's Newcastle.
Oh, wow.
Here's Isaac. Pushes Almiron quite wide there. Trippier whips it in. This is his danger.
Too far.
Normally. Hornswoggle's got the speed. I'm not. Hornswoggle would be a boxer avoiding punches from opponent. I'm just happy that Lashley won the chamber match. I have no idea what's happened today. I know there was some big event in Perth. I think it was in Australia. But I have no idea what the result are. So sorry. Combs not here to update on everybody because I have no idea who won what.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad Gordon's not having the best of games so far.
You see, another team went into administration yesterday. Torquay United.
Oh.
Yeah, the owner just said he couldn't afford to run them anymore, and the manager promptly resigned. They've dropped 10 points now, so tough, you know.
Unless Helen Chamberlain wants to save the club.
I don't know. They're in the National League South, so I mean they'd be getting crowds of what 1,500, 2,000 people.
I know. From when she was on Soccer AM, Goals on Sunday, she let everybody know she was a fan when they were a league club at the time.
Yeah.
She probably, you know what? She probably has a stake in the club. To be honest with you.
I think they could do with a few stakes at this stage.
Yeah. Well, sirloin would do me, but there you go.
Yeah, that's true.
Rochdale could be 6 weeks from liquidation. Yeah, it shouldn't be happening nowadays.
I honestly hope not, because there was a guy that I worked with years ago, big Rochdale fan, and well, big up to Andrew Halstead. And yeah, where I worked before years ago, I met a lot of fans who supported teams from League One and League Two. It was incredible working in market research.
Nice.
And season ticket holders, and and there was one in particular, Will Ranner. He's a Yeovil fan, big Yeovil fan.
No, we have a lad on our group. He's a Liverpool fan, but he's also a Carlisle fan. And he travelled down. He travelled down to Yeovil or somewhere for a game. Gee, that's some trip. And the fans in the lower league teams, they haven't the hope of winning anything except maybe promotion. They've got to be admired.
Well, yeah. Well, this is the thing, and the what do you call it? The Papa John's Trophy. I think that's a great day out for the League One, League Two clubs.
Absolutely, yeah.
At Wembley.
It is. And it's a great experience for the players, and
you
played at Wembley.
And I mean, and on PB, I don't know if I told you, but we're playing Romford in the quarterfinals of the FA Vars in 2 weeks.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
Romford.
That's probably the best draw we got.
Oh, that is my sister-in-law's local team.
Okay,
chance for Arsenal.
Yeah,
no, he's overhit it.
It's gonna be big. 2 weeks from now, it's gonna be absolutely massive. And yeah, probably we were first out of the hat when I was listening to the draw on TalkSport.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
lots of American state. Yeah, look, American owners at the moment, right now, are just putting their fingers in their pie at the moment because they are very interested in getting involved in English football, and rightly so at the moment. It is Carrier's first Premier League game as goalkeeper first for Newcastle. Lots of people have like a big team they support, then the local smaller club.
Yeah,
it's weird for me because I support the team where I was born, which is Colchester, but my local team happens to be Wolves. Like the stadium's just there, so I'm quite fortunate, to be fair, that I've got my locals Wolves, but my love is always Arsenal. Chris has not been going to the Carlisle games for a month. Yeah, I watched Chris have a bit of a meltdown today, playing Bristol Rovers at the end. Yeah, bless him. I do love Chris, but his team at the moment are really, really causing him pain.
Struggling. Arsenal have left the dominance in the dressing room at half time. I think it's a bit more even this time.
Yeah, this is what worries me about Arsenal.
Well, it's very hard to keep it up for 90 minutes. Very few teams can do that. You're going to have periods the other team's going to be in the ascendancy.
Yeah.
But like in the second half, Newcastle have got 51% possession, so that's just about shows you what's been going on.
True.
But without creating anything and without looking anyway dangerous either, So.
Yeah. $60 minutes gone. Not much has happened in the second half, if I'm honest.
No. Fairly routine stuff.
Oh. I think there'll be changes in the next 5 minutes or so.
I would have thought so, yeah. What is your guys' prediction for tomorrow's final, Liverpool versus Chelsea? We will be doing that tomorrow as a stream as well. I've set it up. So,
over the bar. Chance there for Isaac.
Isaac's just gone over the bar. I can see Chelsea winning it, to be honest. It's going to be bad.
I think with all the injuries Liverpool have, they're going to struggle.
I'm going to go with 2-1 to Chelsea. I think it could be a surprise. And I know it's weird saying that's a surprise, but with how Chelsea are playing at the moment, that would be a surprise. But I'm going to go with Chelsea. What about you, Brent?
I've gone. Well, I do the Sky Super 6, isn't it? So I went with 2-1 Liverpool. But what seems to happen to me is that I actually think Chelsea will win 2-1 because the amount of times this season I've gone with the team, like today, I put United on the Super 6 to win 2-1 against Fulham.
That turned out.
So, someone up there.
You got the score right anyway.
Well, yeah, exactly. Someone up there does not want me trying to get 250 grand. You know what I mean? So, yeah, here's what it is.
Yeah. What about you, Philip? What do you reckon the score?
Well, my two least favourite teams playing in the final. I hope the match is abandoned at half time. I think Chelsea might just nick it purely because Liverpool don't have any strike force playing tomorrow. Jota's out, Salah's out. There's a lot of players missing. So I'm not going to be watching it though. My religion wouldn't allow me. I'd probably end up. I'd probably end up putting my foot through the TV halfway through the match. So, yeah.
Martinelli off.
Yeah, so there's a change for both clubs here. So Martinelli is coming off for Trossard, which I think that is about right, to be fair.
Well.
Yeah.
Let's see what Newcastle are doing. Marcy didn't look happy, but to be fair, he's not had a great game, so
no,
that's the right sub for me.
Well, Trossard's been starting so recently. Let's just hope he continues that vein of form.
Yeah.
So
Almiron's off, and Isaac is off.
Isaac is gone.
Yeah, Isaac weren't fully fit.
No, like I said yesterday, he wasn't.
Harvey Barnes
exactly.
Murphy. Yeah.
Exactly.
He should have just played.
Harvey Barnes is a decent player.
Well, I didn't put him in for the challenge yesterday, Isaac. So yeah.
But like I said, if I was the manager, I wouldn't play him. If they're not 100%, don't play him. It's as simple as that. It's not that hard.
Well, no.
Why risk it? Because what you could end up doing is they'll be out for the rest of the season if they pick up one more knock.
Exactly.
Isaac did okay, but he probably non-existent first half.
Oh, I thought he was going to thread it through to Declan Rice there.
It should have been the past, if I'm honest.
Oh, yeah!
Is that a goal?
That's it.
Saka! I am well behind you guys.
Game over.
Read it.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream.
There we go. 3-0 to the Arsenal. Saka.
He'll probably take Odegaard off now. On the safe side.
Yeah.
That's better. Go for the jugular now, people. Let's just keep going. Well done to Kai again.
Oh, 100%. See, I actually thought Kai was going to play Declan Rice there. Thought he was going to play him in, but wow.
Oh, the Newcastle defender could have cleared that. He seems to go straight by.
Yeah, defensively, that is a little bit questionable there, isn't it?
It went straight through his legs, actually.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's painful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gee. Well, he took a swipe at us.
Crikey.
Oh, that's terrible defending.
Defensively, that's awful. Yeah, I would not be impressed with that. Jeez.
That's good. Poor old Karius. Baptism of fire, huh?
I am not going to put any blame on Karius today. I think he's been, for what he's had to do, he's done everything that he needed to.
He's been let down by his defence.
Oh, 100%. A defence that isn't that weakened, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's their main starting back two. Trippier is always their number one right back. They've chose to change Dan Burn for Livramento. Maybe that was the bad choice. Maybe they should have stuck with Dan Burn. I think all the subs are right. Murphy, Barnes, Trossard. Yeah, cool. All right. Let's have a look. See, big up to Chris. Hope you're doing well, my friend.
Hey, Chris.
I'm surprised how is still in the job. I don't think they'll sack him now. I think they'll sack it at the end of the season. Thought it was Carlisle defending there. My eyes were about to bleed. Sorry, mate. So the headlines are: Arsenal weren't good, Newcastle defence were bad.
Yeah, there's a mixture of both in that goal.
Yeah, it is a bit of a mixture of both. If
Arsenal were good, and the Newcastle defence was terrible.
Yeah, Newcastle defence are just atrocious today. But Arsenal have been playing well today.
Yeah, played really well today.
There was someone on TikTok the other day that was saying, "Oh, you beat West Ham, you beat Burnley 5-6-0. How about beat one of the big teams?" Well, Newcastle, one of the big teams, and we beat them 3-0. So
Liverpool were a few weeks ago as well.
Yeah, Liverpool clearly are not a big team according to that person.
Nah.
I think about Newcastle were a top 4 team last season. They're only a top 10 team this season. Where they're going.
Yeah.
They've gone backwards.
I don't like to give Arsenal credit. I'm sure you don't, Cole, but played well today. And you can only, but yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
true.
the thing.
Hang on, there's another one.
Oh, hang on.
No, he overran the ball. He overran the ball.
I've said this constantly on all the streams that we do. A team can play really badly, but it doesn't mean you necessarily going to win.
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of games where teams are absolutely awful, but they've never actually lost. We've demolished teams that have had bad games so far. And this is the same.
Leeds last night are a case in point. They played rubbish and they still won 3-1.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was really surprised by that result, to be honest. I thought it'd be a draw.
Leicester were all over them. Absolutely all over them.
You know, I wasn't watching that because I was watching by Leverkusen against Mainz. Leverkusen,
yeah, they got a jammy winning goal too, didn't they? The goalie made a big hash of it.
Yeah, but they played really well. I thought they deserved the win. It was a freak of a crazy goal. Hey!
Goal!
Kibio!
This is going to be a rout. This is going to be a rout.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream.
This might take a while to work out who scored this one.
Kibio. I think Kibio scored that.
I think they're all giving credits to Nicholas as well here because it's obviously his set pieces that are giving us these goals. Right, let's have a look. So it comes in.
It's an own goal.
It's another own goal, I think.
Yeah.
Who's it off this time? Is it Miley?
Oh, Karius, I'll take it all back. You should have stopped that. Oh, that's bad goalkeeper.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it's handball as well for Miley, but
Karius is butterfingers today, but I don't care.
That's not good.
Well, they're saying that it's going to go in. Is it going to go in? I don't know. I'm going to have to give that to Miley.
I think it's been given as an own goal.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give that to Miley. I can't say that's going in.
Okay, lads, we beat them 4-1 earlier, so you're ahead of us now.
I'm one of those that doesn't do that because every game is different. Because everyone says, "Oh, we beat them 5-0. You only beat them 1-0."
Yeah.
Every game's different. Everyone plays different tactics, different formations, different players. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You just can't compare them.
No.
Poor Eddie Howe is wondering, looking up the postal code of the nearest job centre.
I'll tell you what. Oh dear. I want to know what the excuse is going to be. I hope it's not a case of, some of the Newcastle players went to watch the Premier League darts.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
What
on earth? Okay, so I'm
doing
just
a Marcus Rashford.
The subs that are coming on for Newcastle, Lascelles, Dan Burn, and Joe Willock are coming on. That is a very strange substitution.
Do you know, I was a fan of Joe Willock. I liked him when he was for. I saw him as another, the way he goes forward, like Aaron Ramsey, the way he gets into the box. You know.
Yeah. No, I'll agree with that one.
I mean,
it was one of those, isn't it? Is you either sell him or we get nothing for him, like we did with Maitland-Niles.
Yeah,
it was a risk, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Where did he go?
Iwobi was the same as well.
Where did Maitland-Niles go to?
He's now at Lyon.
Yeah, he's doing well there.
Yeah, he is.
You know, doing well.
All right, free kick to Newcastle.
Right, so we've got loads of subs coming up now. So Guimaraes is coming off. Livramento's coming off. And the Lascelles
I
is
see
coming
Watford
on.
are on the brink of sacking another manager.
Oh,
Good
jeez.
old Pozzo family.
Yeah, the families that make this season. Oh, oh.
So it's Botman that's coming off. Okay. So unless he's got a knock or something, I don't know what that's about.
Oh,
Ooh.
here we go. Free kick.
I'll be honest, I want 6 or 7 now.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible
Right.
free kick.
It's so commanding. Oh, he just hit the
Easy.
referee. It's all right.
Good shot.
Yeah, it's great.
Good shot, Ray. Well done.
You know what I mean? Oh, dear. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be on Ref Watch on Monday with Dermot Gallagher. Was it deliberate? Was it deliberate?
You get
Oh, look
booked
at
for
that.
that.
Was it deliberate? Dermot Gallagher be like, yeah, it was deliberate. And I think he should be fined for that. You know what I mean? Then they'll get Mike Dean's thing on it. I'm like, oh god, here we go. Did you both a few months ago see that? I was watching it again. Mike Dean and Paul Merson
No.
a few months ago when he was talking about your game against Liverpool, Phil.
Oh, right, okay.
It's on YouTube. If you type in Mike Dean, Paul Merson, it was one of the funniest 15 minutes you'll ever see. It was on a soccer Saturday,
Right.
and it's just the way Merson rips into Mike Dean. It's great. It's great entertainment. Oh,
Well, let's
gosh.
have a look at that.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if it was out on DVD, I'd pay $3.99 for it. So good.
Right, Smith Rowe is coming on here.
We'll play
Odegaard is
Odegaard.
coming off. Yeah.
You know.
And Eddie's coming on as well. Oh, and Nelson's coming on as well.
Emile Smith Rowe, I love for him to score. Love for him to get a goal.
Yeah, so would I. Saka's coming off.
Yeah.
Good decision.
That's a very good decision. Havertz.
Yeah, Havertz as well. Wonderful stuff.
I suppose not bringing on Jake Zeus was the right move.
Yep.
Mm.
There was literally no need today, was there? Unless we were struggling.
If he's fit enough, I would start him against Sheffield United to get some minutes under his belt.
Yeah. Yeah, I
and
agree
get
with
him.
that one.
Yeah, get him sharp for the games coming up.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what, for Jesus, the fact that he's not out and out goal scorer, I actually think he would have a really good game against Porto. The European game seemed to suit him.
Yeah, I'll be honest, he would have rounded up Pepe as well. Pepe is, like I said, he's a very angry ginge in disguise.
Yeah. It's so true.
Oh,
Does
that go down as a shot? I wonder.
Yeah, game over.
Right, let's get through some of these comments. Leeds, Leicester, Southampton, all coming back up. I don't know who will come up in the playoffs, but it better not be Ipswich. That's all I'd say.
You know what? I agree with Chris, because Ipswich, for all their endeavour and everything, I don't think they'll make it back to the Premier League.
Yeah, I won't say what I'm saying in my head.
Well, coming from Colchester, I can imagine what it's like.
Yeah,
exactly, Philip. You understand it already.
I do.
They
I
are
do.
horrendous to me. Elliot Gakpo Diaz can still cause Chelsea problems. I want Silva to play tomorrow. He's Rocky Balboa on crutches boxing. Every time.
Would you be the same about Norwich, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm the same about Norwich. Yeah, can't stand them. I have less hatred for Norwich, less, but it's
Yes,
still
okay.
pretty passionate. Yeah. Yeah, we've Arsenal have signed a few players from Ipswich, and as Brenny will tell you, how much I hate them. So, when I'm on the live chat, it is no surprise. Of course, it's not 727. Would love to see Leicester back for sure. Yeah, I'd have no issues with Leicester coming back up, and Leeds. To be fair, I think Leeds deserve to be in the Premier League. That they just a club that just deserves to be there. The season Newcastle has just caved under the pressure. As soon as they let in a goal, it's heads down and sulk. Fair play to Arsenal, 100%. Saka is in my fantasy team. If you want 7, let Saka score the rest, says Cole. Sky News pundits are honestly hard watch. I include Sue Smith in that too. What a major drop from Nicholas Thompson and Letitia. I get where you're coming from with that. Yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from on that, to be honest. I don't watch it anymore. I used to watch it. I don't watch it anymore. It's not entertaining for me. I predicted 3-0 to Arsenal, says Temi. But up to 10. I don't think anyone went 4-0.
I still watch.
I went 4-2.
Yeah. Cedric.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, you're talking about fans. The last talking about Leeds there a second ago. The Leeds fans last night at the end, they spent the whole about 10 minutes after the match singing "I predict a riot." Don't know what quite to make of that now.
Oh well, Kaiser Chiefs have actually responded to that. They've responded to them singing. I don't know what it was, but I know that they've responded to it. So there'll be some kind of news story at some point about that. But they have responded to them singing it. Wouldn't trust Newcastle to hold possession of their glass house. This is basically letting kids throw stones at their glass house. Yeah, this is. There's no way Eddie stays in the job. Not at the end of the season.
For a team that's owned by Saudi Arabia, I know they're constricted by what they can spend, but they expected more from them this season. I thought they were going to be the team this season, but no way.
Well, I've always thought Newcastle wanted that elite manager.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, lucky
throw.
I thought Newcastle, to be honest, always wanted that elite manager at some point.
Yeah. It'll be. I reckon it'll be Jose, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
They'll shove loads of money. German. He must fancy a tilt at the Bayern job.
I'm sorry, Chris. I know you're probably listening. I've got a horrible feeling that Xabi Alonso will go to Bayern Munich. I don't want it because I think he'll be perfect for Liverpool. But I've got a horrible feeling. I think Bayern Munich will tempt him with a lot. But then
I think it'd be a good fit for the Liverpool job, though. I think.
100%. I think Xabi Alonso would be perfect for Liverpool. But I got a feeling that Bayern Munich are going to try and do everything possible to get him. Because of how well he's done this. Chris wants Amarim. I'll be honest. West Ham fans are getting a little bit. Sorry, I know Tabs was in here earlier as well, so I do apologise.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I did notice a comment. They've been speeding through, so I've tried to get some of them. He did say, "Evening, everyone. 4-0 up. Surely Arteta needs to save Saka from risk of injury. He has now, thanks, Tabs. Pick up to you, Tabs." But I've seen some West Ham fans saying that they can get him. I'm like, are you sure? Ruben Amorim is probably one of the most sought after coaches in world football. I don't think he's going to go to West Ham. I'll be honest.
Well, I'll tell you what. If David Moyes gets sacked, I think my dad's going to have hangover the next morning.
He's that excited about it.
Oh God, he can't wait. He calls him the gecko because of his eyes are so big like a gecko.
Yeah.
Dear. And I weren't aware of the creature when he first mentioned that years ago. I thought he don't look nothing like Michael Douglas, Gordon Gecko.
Yeah,
from Wall Street. I was like, hey, he can't stand Moyes.
I can't see that happening. I think they'll want someone that's proven. Now they need it, to be honest. Alonso to Bayern Munich makes sense. Who wants to follow Klopp? Impossible job. after Xabi Alonso, I'll be honest, the only one I can think of is what Chris was saying, Ruben Amorim. Other than that, I can't really see anyone else. Unless you're going to risk it with De Zerbi, because it is a risk. You don't know what he could do. But other than that, I really can't think of anyone else. There's not that many good coaches out there, really, that are available.
Is Klopp leaving because he's burnt out, or is there an illness factor coming into it?
I think it's a mixture of quite a lot of stuff. What I've heard, he's got a house in America now, and he's moving over there.
Okay.
So I think he's probably having a year off. And then we'll see. I think he'll be the German manager in 2 years, maybe. I think he'll come back. I think being ex-Dortmund, there's no way he could take the Munich job.
No,
just couldn't happen.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, I just don't think that
agree.
could happen.
I agree.
I'll be honest. It would, yeah. Just don't think that could happen. I wouldn't like to see it.
It's a goal for Newcastle.
Will
it?
There we go. And of course it is.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
It's give them something to shout about on the way back up the motorway anyway, I suppose.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a nice move. But the best moves have created the whole game.
Yeah, definitely.
We do actually rate Reddit though, don't we, mate? So
yeah, I rate him. I still rate him as a player. I'm surprised he didn't start the day, but he gives he you know what? He gives 110% for Newcastle every time he plays for him.
Yeah.
He took the header well, actually.
That's a really good goal.
I don't think so, somehow.
No, I haven't seen enough. And I'll be honest, if I thought there was a comeback on, I'd be worried. But I haven't seen enough of Newcastle today to go, there's a possibility here. Nah,
it's the same as the game at our place. We were 4-0 up when they scored in the last 5 minutes as well. So similar.
I think Klopp will manage again. I think he will have because I know that there's someone in America that's been lives close to this house that he's buying, and he's going to go over there for a year for definite. We'll wait and see.
Yeah,
I think he deserves. If he does retire, he deserves it.
Going on here. That's it.
That's it. Overrun
it. But yeah, no comeback on. Not for me anyway.
Dan Burn playing centre forward for Newcastle now, isn't
he? He is very talented left. Oh, hang on. Jorginho's down here. Cramp, I think, though.
We used all our subs.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
2 subs and 3 subs, yeah.
We've still got one.
I thought 5.
Yeah. Yeah, because we got Bolton, Smith Rowe, Nelson, Nketiah, Trossard. Yeah, so we still got one.
I've still got one left.
Yeah. So we could bring El Nani on if we needed to.
Yeah. Especially if Jorginho's cramp.
Yeah.
But then again,
there is a sub coming here. I could just see him.
Yeah, Trossard, Smith Rowe, Nelson, and Nketiah. Yeah.
And it is El Nani.
Really? I just find that whenever a player comes off a cramp, you know he's worked hard.
Yeah. Yeah, Jorginho's been great again.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at, I don't know if Colin's watching there, but there's a picture on Twitter at the minute of Doncaster and Wimbledon fans having a fight outside the stadium after the match today.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. It's a bit like handbags at 20 paces, but the police got involved then.
Yeah. Arsenal defence was bad for their goal. Rare needs to grow. Yeah, his reach is the greatest. De Zerbi, no thank you, says Chris. Bring Ramsdale on CM. Ramsdale's going. We all need to be prepared for it.
Yeah.
Means we never get a second goalkeeper.
But we need but we need you need a quality keeper.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't think Ray is good enough. Not for what we want to do.
yeah.
I'll be honest.
Did you see in the paper today about Chelsea have now corporate tickets for the upcoming clash against Manchester United are set to break the record for the most expensive seats in history. They're charging $5,000 for a seat in the dugout club behind Pochettino's dugout.
Gee,
$5,000 to watch Chelsea. Jesus.
$5,000.
Yeah.
A wonderful world of
That
football.
is crazy.
Even to watch next Wednesday night's FA Cup fifth round against Leeds from behind the bench will cost you $2,000. For the Tottenham game, it's going to be $3,000.
Jeez.
My word.
More money than sense. I know what I can say.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah. And I thought Wimbledon was expensive.
Yeah.
I reckon Bobby should put Ramsdale as an altar foul because he's not playing. I don't do it like that. It's people that I don't like particularly. I love Ramsdale. I'll be sad to see him
me
leave.
too.
I'll be honest.
Yeah,
And the problem
likewise.
is, I've got a horrible feeling he's going to Chelsea, which will make it even more painful. But we'll wait and see. If Ramsdale goes, we won't have quality goalkeeper. There is ways you can do it. City have done it over the years, where you just go out and buy a 32, 33-year-old goalkeeper that is good quality. And to be fair, I'm not knocking Tottenham, but Tottenham do it as well. Joe Hart, Fraser Forster, someone that's old, cheap. You know that they're good enough. We can do that.
Yeah.
There's enough out there. 5,000, screw that. I would want to make the subs. I'd be wanting to play football for that amount. It's madness, isn't it? Absolute madness.
Wow.
There's going to be 5 minutes of injury time. Our goal difference has been improved, though, which is one of the good things for tonight.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, we've actually got the best goal difference, I've just been told in my ear as well. So that's even better.
Yep.
Yeah, we will. We'll have the best goal difference. And we'll be level on games with Liverpool because obviously they played their extra game in midweek against Luton. So yeah, we're all on 26 now.
Yep.
And we'll be on goal difference of 39 as it stands right now. Liverpool will be on 38. Man City will be on 33. Unbelievable.
Oh, I'd see that.
Yeah.
Haaland misfiring has caused that.
I know. And we're going to be 6 goals ahead of them.
Are they City with the goals at the moment?
Yeah, they're just...
They're winning matches 1-0, 2-0, which is never City's doing.
You know, I mean, I know we're almost into March, but City already got going last season.
Yeah.
Beforehand.
Addison and Kelleher too, as much Kelleher been poor this season. Yeah, totally agree. Who will be the Spuds' next manager, says Tony.
I'll tell you in 5 years' time when it becomes vacant.
What do you think Angie's objective will be next season, though?
Well, we're ahead of the curve at the minute. Like any Spurs fans will tell you that we're disappointed with the last few results. But if you had told me last June we'd be 5th in the league at this stage, I would have put, come on. I fully expected us to be 7th or 8th. Next season is the season we'll probably make more inroads. It'd be a bit like Arsenal. Like the season before last, you lost out on Europe, but look what happened to you last season.
Yeah,
I think we're going to be pretty much the same. And Angela had a year to get his method in. Whoa! Off the line.
Oh,
clearance wrong. Oh, so wanted him to score.
Good bit. Is it good defending or just not a strong enough shot? Well, it's good defending. Yeah. Big carrier.
Yeah, Dan did well there. Big, massive tree trunk that he is. He's massive, isn't he? All right, corner to Arsenal. Angie's expectations will be go to a top club like Fulham.
Come on, seriously. He doesn't have to.
Just with the shot.
He's actually revolutionising the club from within as well. There's an awful lot of stuff going on there, which won't become evident until maybe next season. But such a breath of fresh air. Conte nearly brought us to depression. Jesus, and that boy nearly ruined the club last season. Absolute joke. So they have Ange now, and our gain is Celtic's loss. I mean, Celtic have now fallen to pieces since he left them.
Oh yeah, they have definitely.
So thank you very much, Tottenham.
So I walked into that one, didn't I?
Yeah. Thanks for that one. Well, look, my Rangers are doing well, so I'm happy with that.
Still in play.
Absolutely demolished Hearts today. So,
what was the score? What was the final score?
It was 5-0 the last time I checked. I don't know if it finished that though.
Yeah, it was 5-0 in the end.
Oh, was it finished 5-0? Okay. Yeah.
Celtic could probably scrape a 1-0 win tomorrow.
Well, this is the thing, right? Because I'll be honest, I think it was you drew 1-1 with Kilmarnock last weekend, I think. Yeah. And I've said, and I've watched Kilmarnock play this season. They are a very tough team to play against. So if you drop points against Kilmarnock, I don't go harsh because I think Kilmarnock set up really well against Rangers and Celtic, and they've taken a few points off both of our teams this season. So it's not an easy game, that one.
No,
there's a few teams now in the SPL that are not easy to play against, and that just shows how much it is progressing. Thankfully, about time.
Yeah, true. That's it. Game over, is it? No.
Almost.
5 minutes of time. Well, game over an hour ago, but you know what I mean.
And my prediction was 4-2. I'm quite proud that I nearly got it right.
You nearly got it right.
Well, I said 3-1, didn't I?
Yes, you said 3-1.
They're always screwing out from the Arsenal. Tell you. Always.
How did Sunderland get on today?
They lost again, I think.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the only bit of good news Newcastle got today anyway. The Sunderland lost.
There we go. It has finished.
There you go. 4-1.
Yeah, wonderful stuff.
Well deserved win. Well deserved.
Right, let's type it up as full time.
It wasn't much of a handshake there. Did you see that? Bloody hell. They barely touched hands on the way past.
Did it?
Oh, jeez. Brenny, thank you very much for coming on. Where can they find you, my friend?
Hey, you can find me here on the Armory TV, and you can also find me on X and Instagram. And I'll see you all shortly for the match reaction.
Yeah, he will be on the match reaction shortly. Mr. Brady, thank you very much for coming on. Where can they find you?
On THSC Till I Die with Dermot. And we're also doing a watch-along for the Chelsea-Liverpool tomorrow, but we're also doing the Formula One, the practice or the rehearsal, not the rehearsals, the rehearsals. I know about Formula One anyway. Doing that tomorrow night at 9 o'clock from Bahrain. I think it's fun. So I'll just sit there and watch it. Let the end of I didn't realize that his jacket tied up that tight. Anyway, there you go. So that's it. And well deserved win for Arsenal tonight. I mean, all slagging aside, they were way the better team.
Yeah, it was a pretty comfortable win, if I'm honest, in the end. Let's quickly wrap it up with all the comments, see what people have been saying. Easiest predictions ever. F1 starts next weekend. Chris done his predictions. I have seen his predictions, actually. Congratulations to Haas World Champions. Obviously, sarcasm. Exciting future under Ange, says Cole. Can't believe Dan Burn got an assist against us. Everyone gets a 10 except for Arteta for not playing my alternative team, says Temi. Temi, I remember that team still from yesterday. It still makes me feel sick. So I'm glad he didn't put any of those in. Great show, gents. Thank you, Carl. Guys, I'm off. I'll see you tomorrow for the Carabao Cup final. Take care, everyone.
Take care, everyone.
Catch Brenny in 5 minutes.
Take care, mate.
See you, Brenny. All the best. See you, lads.
See you later, guys. Bye-bye.